Hey y'all, it's Kalia back with yet another video. Happy New Year! This is actually January 1st as I'm filming this. This will be the first video of 2026. So, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to be on y'all's screens yet again. This is kind of around the time where I started my channel. So this is the second year of the channel, and I think we are doing great so far. In lieu of it being New Year's, I wanted to make this video about just kind of New Year's resolutions that I'm planning on accomplishing this year. I don't normally make like life-changing New Year's resolutions just because I'm like, if you want to change, like, why not tomorrow? You know what I mean? Why not today? So these aren't life-changing at all, but it's just, I think, small things that I'm gonna be changing. Maybe I can inspire you to change those things as well. I wanted to color while I did this. I didn't just want to talk at the camera because I thought that might be boring. So we're actually going to be coloring. And I have a camera up there to film me recording and drawing. So I got this coloring book during COVID because, everyone decided to find out different hobbies during COVID. And I figured out that I'm actually a pretty good artist. You can see I haven't done that much, but my favorite things to do in this coloring book were to trace the pictures that I saw, or not trace, but draw them based off of the images I was looking at. And I think I ate down. I think I might have done 2 or 3 of them. Yes, here's another one. Like, aren't these so good? So I was like, I found this in my childhood closet, and I was like, you know what? I know exactly what we're gonna do. Let's get into these New Year's resolutions and let's start coloring. I love the smell of crayons. Like, it reminds me of elementary school, like in the best way possible. It's just so nostalgic. Okay, so let me start this drawing first. Let me focus up on where I want to start before we really get talking. Okay, we're just gonna start down here. We're just gonna go. We're not gonna overthink it at all. Anyway, all right. Okay. All right, we're good. Anyways, okay. So first thing I'm focusing on this year is I want to decrease my screen time. I don't have like the most outrageous numbers and hours of screen time, but it's just like I can feel myself getting hypnotized by the screen sometimes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to put my phone down, but it's like, what else am I supposed to do if I put my phone down, what else is going to be keeping my attention? I'm not doing any work or school, but I want to be doing something right now, and my phone is just that thing that's keeping my attention span on lock. So I want to get into more hobbies. I just am sick of looking at my phone all the time and the opinions of other people, and it's just exhausting. So I was like, you know what? Now's the time to get into some hobbies. So I think I want to start coloring again. This is just a cute little mindless activity. It requires nothing really. A cheap coloring book and some crayons. That's cute, that's fun, that's low stress, and it's just such a peaceful activity. Another thing I wanted to do was vision boarding, physical copies of it, because obviously I know my way around Canva, as y'all can see by my thumbnails, but I want to start doing vision boards of scraps of magazines and stuff like that, because I just think that's so fun. That's something that you can literally physically keep over time, and I feel like it wouldn't be that, oh no, I messed up. No, I didn't. It's fine. I'm fine. I feel like that wouldn't be too cost crazy. I don't know, I think that'd be fun. It doesn't even have to be anything specific. It can be style vision boards, spiritual vision boards, like literally anything. But I think that'd be fun. It's a cute little hobby to do. And then something else is photography, or just like more aesthetic pictures, because I have a pretty expensive camera that I film and take pictures on. But it's like I only use it when I'm either filming or taking pictures of my outfits. And I want to use it some more. And I think like if I learn all the settings and stuff like that, that would be a really cool thing to get into potentially. And I already have the equipment, so it's like that's not gonna cost me anything extra. Y'all know what I'm saying? Oof, this is looking a little rushed. It's how you finish. It's not always about how you start. Another thing I want to do is make a list, like a really long list of like all quote unquote classic movies that everyone should like watch in their lifetime. I was pretty active on Threads a few months, like Instagram Threads a couple months ago, goodness gracious. And I asked everyone like, what's a movie you think everyone should watch before they die? And I got so many replies and responses. And I feel like I should start there by making my list of like movies everyone has to see before they die. If y'all have any recommendations, like let me know, because I want to start watching more movies, because I feel like I haven't seen that many like classic movies. Like I haven't even seen Titanic or like The Notebook, like the romance movies, but I feel like I'm missing out. The last hobby I want to do is like reading more books, but I'm already doing that through 75 Soft, which is going spectacular, splendid, everyone. December went great, and I can't wait to fill y'all in on all that, but that's not what this is about. Sorry, I'm really locked in. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to lock in. Like, I'm struggling multitasking. Anyway, okay. Next resolution. I look bald. Y'all know I got hair. Don't play. Anyway, my next resolution is I want to stop spending unnecessary money. I am a victim of have a bad day, buy something. Have a good day, buy something. Have a medium day, buy something. And it's like sick. Like you would think, I'm always like, I'm just like not gonna go anywhere. I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna go to the stores. But I spend more money on my couch than I do going out. If I'm going out at the mall or like the store, I can convince myself like, nah, you don't need that. But like Amazon, they have literally any and everything. And so if I think about it, I'm gonna buy it. I want to give myself like a 24 to 48 hour think period. Is this absolutely necessary? Do you absolutely need this or no? You know what I mean? And I feel like if I take more time to think about my purchases, then I will be less likely to just buy unnecessary things. It's getting out of hand. Like I'd be scared to check my bank account, and it's like, girl, have some self-control, you know? Because I'm not employed yet. Another way I want to focus on not spending money is figuring out my style. Y'all know me in person, like I'm a pretty stylish girl. Like on my channel, I don't really be doing nothing but hoodies. But like on my day-to-day, I try to wear cute outfits like jeans and fun tops and things like that. And I have lots of shoes, lots and lots of shoes. But I oftentimes will buy things when I'm thrifting, and it's like, it's cute for a little bit. And then it just ends up collecting dust. I put that up too far. Dust in my closet, and it's just like, girl, why did you buy this? You know, some things just aren't my style, and I knew that, but they were like popping at the time, you know, with the trends and everything. The trends, I don't want to focus on trends for my style. I just want to have my style. Does that make sense? Ooh, y'all, this is so ugly. I'm sorry, let me stop. This is beautiful, and I'm trying my best. Miss Girl didn't have the right technician for these lashes, okay? That's all it was. back to my style. Yes, I want to figure out what my style is because when I'm shopping, I want to be able to buy things that align with my personal style. So if I already have that kind of like template to go off of, then it's like immediate yes or immediate no. I'm always trying to like mix and match what my style is because it's like I'm trying to figure out what it is, but then I just end up buying things unnecessarily and I like thrift it. So I don't spend much money on it. But then again, it's like that's money I could have saved. So again, we're gonna spend less money by figuring out aesthetics and all that. So it makes the shopping process a little more cost friendly, a little more just smart. Because we're being smart with our money in 2026. Ladies, we're being smart with our money in 2026. Okay, might be time for a lock-in again. The next thing I want to focus on in 2026 is not suppressing my emotions. And it's like, probably like, dang, Galea, that sounds a little dark, but it's like, for real, I am a person, I have like to be really specific and open, avoidant attachment. So like I apply that to literally everything in my life. Like I can shut off my emotions and like shut out negative emotions for like anything. Like it's not necessarily like a relationship with a person, but it's like any situation. I can be like, you know what? I'm not feeling that right now. Like I'm gonna put that on the back burner and handle that later and feel all of whatever that is later. So I'm very good at compartmentalizing, but that's like not always the best way to approach situations. And I'm very, very aware of that. Like it all starts with self-awareness, you know what I mean? Like you have to be aware of these things in order to change them. So that's what I'm gonna do. And you may ask, okay, like, so how do you plan on doing that? And I'm gonna do that by journaling. I used to journal all the time, and I like found old journals of mine. I was like, oh, like I was really like going through it, but I got through it. And so me knowing that, reading it was like, oh, I was really feeling those deep emotions at the time. Camera's about to die. 1 second. Just gonna keep going. Anyways, as I was saying, journaling. It's so powerful, and there's so many lessons that lie in the journals because like I would be reading things about like track or just life, and I would be so like I'd be having these really strong emotions about these things, and in the moment they just felt like they were never gonna work out, or like I don't know how I was gonna get out of these situations. I always did, you know? And reading back on those, I remember how I solved those problems, and it's just definitely a learning moment. I said this in my 75 soft intro video, that I want to move off of autopilot because like that's one of the main things I feel like we get stuck in. My best friend and I were talking about this. Adulthood just seems like a hamster wheel that you can't get off of. You just like work, you pay bills, and you have like the occasional vacation, live to work. And it's just like, dang, like I don't want to look back in 15-20 years and be like, I don't even remember what happened. Like I don't even know, I wasn't there. I was just so focused on making money, working, that I didn't enjoy my life. Like obviously I'm not saying I'm just gonna like quit everything and like be a hippie, but I just wanna be a little more intentional about my life. That's all. All right, let's finish out Homegirl's bow. We're like pretty much done. This is like the easier part. For me to have not done this in so many years, I can't say that I'm doing a bad job. It's just a little humble. You know, you gotta look at her with your eyes, like with your head tilted, maybe eyes squinted. She's fine. She's so cute. Daisy always been that girl. I just thought about this. This was not in my notes, but I want to always make sure I have something to look forward to as well. Like, it can literally be so small as like going to the movies or something, but oops, did I mess that up? I sure did. Okay, we're just gonna I'm sorry, Daisy, that was ugly. We're gonna try to save it. Anyway, I want to have something to look forward to. I think that's one of the hacks to life, like in helping you get through those mundane seasons, is just like, constantly having something to look forward to. Going to the movies, going on a solo date, or just like, anything that makes you happy. Spending the day at the park. That would not make me happy because I definitely have seasonal allergies. But like, if it makes you happy, then you should do that. All right, the last thing as we're finishing up our drawing today is I want to set boundaries for myself. I already do a pretty good job at that, I would say. Like, I don't make myself too accessible to people at the expense of my own priorities and whatnot. But, and I know how to say no to things, like all the good things. But I just want to continue doing that. I think that's always good to know your value and your worth and know what you're going to stand for, know what you're not going to stand for, pretty much. But I think I can do just a better job of doing that, like as far as based on like biblical principles in a biblical sense. Like if there's just some behaviors that don't really sit well with my spirit, like just saying, you know what, I'm not gonna do that, and just be like, that's not really up for discussion for me, but I'm not down for that, and that's okay. And if they ask, I will politely tell them, well, this is my belief system, like all of that. But I just have to do a better job of standing my ground for some things and listen to my discernment, spirit of discernment, and don't ignore it because it's there to help me, to help push me in the right direction and keep me on the path of righteousness and not the path of evil and sin. So boundary setting, we're going to work on that even more in 2026. That's all my resolutions, and the drawing is finished. You know what? Aside from this wonky eyelash, I feel like we did a great job. Like, come on. This is so good. I know y'all already saw it in the other camera, but she's cute, right? Alright, so that is the end of the video. I hope some of these I hate using the word resolutions, but these sort of soft life goals for 2026 inspire you to think about some of your own goals and ways that you can see change for yourself in this new year. I'm praying that this new year brings you many blessings and many opportunities. I will be here. I'm going to be posting all year, and we can keep growing together. If you enjoyed this video and enjoyed hearing me talk to y'all about leveling up and just overall wellness, please hit that subscribe button, like the video, and drop a comment on what you are looking forward to in this year of 2026. As always, stay blessed and stay beautiful. Thanks for watching. Bye!